Ladies and gentlemen, today we stand at a pivotal moment in American history, where leadership, conviction, and vision converge on the steps of the United States Capitol. President Donald Trump, never one to shy away from bold action, is closing in on what may be the most consequential legislative victory of his presidency, a second-term triumph that will reshape the nation's economic and social landscape for decades to come. After months of fierce debate, tireless negotiation, and relentless advocacy, House Republicans are poised to take the final vote that will send this transformative bill to the president's desk, fulfilling a promise to the American people by their self-imposed Independence Day deadline. But as with any moment of great consequence, the road to this victory has not been without its share of obstacles. On July 2, conservative members of the president's own party mounted a striking revolt. Their concerns were not insignificant. They challenged the bill's hefty $3.3 trillion price tag, fearing the long-term impact on the national debt and questioning whether the sweeping reforms would deliver the economic prosperity they were promised. For hours, the House chamber became a battleground of ideas and ideologies, as members debated the future of fiscal responsibility, government spending, and the very role of government itself. But through it all, the heart of the bill remained unchanged. This is a package that delivers tax relief to working Americans, ending taxes on tips and overtime pay, money that hard-working citizens have earned through sweat and sacrifice. No longer will waitresses, bartenders, and hourly workers see their extra efforts penalized by the taxman. No longer will small business owners struggle under the weight of government overreach. This bill restores dignity to work, rewarding those who drive the American economy forward. Equally transformative are the Medicaid reforms embedded within the legislation. For too long, the Medicaid program has grown unchecked, burdened by inefficiencies and ballooning costs that threaten the nation's fiscal health. Under the president's plan, Medicaid will be restructured to promote personal responsibility, streamline services, and empower states to innovate in ways that meet the unique needs of their citizens. Critics will call it cuts. We call it courage, the courage to ensure that the safety net remains strong for those who truly need it, without mortgaging our children's future. Border security, too, takes center stage in this legislation. The president's commitment to defending the sovereignty of the United States has never wavered. With this bill, critical funding is allocated to bolster border security measures, hire additional agents, and strengthen infrastructure at key entry points. This is not just about walls or fences, it is about technology, personnel, and strategy. It is about protecting American families from the threats of illegal drugs, human trafficking, and organized crime that flow across our borders unchecked. And yet, the drama is not entirely behind us. As the House prepares to vote again this morning, members face a stark choice: stand with President Trump and the American people, or yield to the forces of hesitation and delay. This is not just a vote on tax policy or Medicaid spending, it is a vote on the direction of our country. The president's agenda is ambitious because the challenges we face are enormous. He did not come to Washington to play it safe. He came to disrupt, to innovate, and to fight for the forgotten men and women of this country. And with this bill, he is doing just that. Opponents of the legislation will decry it as reckless, claiming it risks ballooning deficits and undermines social safety nets. But let us be clear: what is truly reckless is doing nothing. What is truly irresponsible is allowing the status quo to continue strangling opportunity and stifling growth. For too long, Washington has operated on the politics of fear of change, fear of innovation, fear of what might happen if we trust the American people with their own money. This bill changes that. It puts power back where it belongs, in the hands of the people, the entrepreneurs, the workers, the parents who know best how to spend their hard-earned dollars. It removes the shackles of excessive taxation and bloated bureaucracy, allowing the American spirit to thrive once again. As members cast their votes, they do so with the knowledge that history is watching. Generations from now, our children and grandchildren will look back on this moment and ask, did we rise to meet the challenge of our time, or did we falter under the weight of doubt? With this vote, lawmakers have the chance to answer that question with courage and conviction. The debate may have been fierce, but such is the nature of democracy. The clash of ideas strengthens our republic. And in the end, what matters is that we emerge from this debate united in our pursuit of a stronger, freer, more prosperous America. President Trump has made clear that he will sign this bill the moment it reaches his desk. He has pledged to the American people that their government will work for them, not against them. This is his signature promise, his second-term legacy taking shape before our eyes. The stakes could not be higher. This is about much more than tax cuts or budget line items. It is about restoring faith in the American dream. It is about reigniting the engines of opportunity and ensuring that no American, no matter their background, zip code, or circumstance, is left behind. As the final vote approaches, the House chamber buzzes with anticipation. Supporters of the bill speak of freedom, prosperity, and a return to constitutional principles. Opponents warn of risk and uncertainty. But as President Trump has shown time and again, bold action is the antidote to complacency. Risk is the price of progress. This legislation marks a turning point. It is a declaration that America will not settle for mediocrity. It is a bold statement that we will chart our own course, unafraid of the critics who would prefer to keep us shackled to outdated policies of the past. The road ahead will not be easy. Implementation will require vigilance, accountability, and continued leadership. But today, as the House stands ready to vote, we see a vision of America renewed, a nation where opportunity is boundless, and the government serves as a partner, not a master. President Trump's second-term agenda has been met with skepticism, scrutiny, and fierce resistance. But it has also inspired hope, energy, and belief in the power of American exceptionalism. So let us seize this moment. Let us pass this bill. Let us send a message to every American family struggling to make ends meet, to every small business owner dreaming of expansion, to every worker putting in extra hours on the job, that help is on the way. Let us send a message to the world that America's best days are not behind us but ahead. That we remain, as ever, a beacon of freedom, a defender of prosperity, and a nation unafraid to lead. This is the moment. This is the vote. This is history in the making. Thank you.